Greetings in the name of the Most High Yah. It's King Yediah, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. And I'm gonna do a trade recap here on my trade on NIO, right? So actually yesterday I took this trade, right? This trade wasn't even today. This was kind of like a swing trade. So yesterday I kind of looked at the daily chart on NIO, and this is what I kind of saw right here. This is what I took. Like, it was a real small share size though, it wasn't nothing big. And this is my candle that I'm taking this short off of, right? So high volume on this day, right? We tried to push up and we got that big rejection wick right there, and we came right back down into value, right? Now the second candle on this day didn't have any volume, but it pushed up, right? So it's looking kind of anomalous compared to the volume. Like, let's say of this candle is the same, but look at this candle right here, right? Let's see what's another. Right, look at this candle right here. Look at this volume and look at this candle right here. So I'm seeing some anomalies in this candle, right? Because it's like a force push up, right? Even on this day right here, it's looking like it's forcing a play. So on the close yesterday, I took a really small share size and I just let it run overnight, and the average price was 21.30. Well, not average, it was just one position. So I don't know why that's still showing there, because I don't have any more shares left on it. That's supposed to kind of disappear right here. So yeah, this was the entry, 21.30, and with the reversal happening in the market right now, I closed out at 20.78. So that was two successful trades I had today with the sell-off. I already did the video on AMD, so it's the same kind of play, you know what I'm saying? But let's see what kind of Camarilla pivot levels NIO had. So yeah, NIO had that overlapping higher value, right? And we just basically rejected that thesis, right? So previous days R3 was up here at 21.48, S3 was at 20.72, and today's R3 was at 21.61 and S3 was at 21.02. So it was an easy trade, really. Just looking at the daily chart, for me anyway, it was a easy 1 2 3. I kind of did the maths, like, volume price analysis. This is not going higher, not right now anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because they were kind of forcing the play, had the big sell-off, they pumped it, they took profit, they pumped it twice again, and today is time for a sell-off, so captured a little profit there on NIO. Small share size from 20.30 to, what was it again, to 20.78, just above S4. So yeah, that's my two trades, man. Making a little comeback to this week, man, from those bad trades on Thursday and Friday. They're still kind of in my mind, man. It's something I gotta kind of shake off, But I looked at Dr. Reed's webinar yesterday, because I'm part of beabletraders.com, and they have a lot of educational stuff. They have some great psychologists in there, and they do webinars and stuff like that. And he was saying, like, sometimes you're gonna feel like, because I've been doing this for a little while now, and when you make certain mistakes, you kind of feel like you're not progressing, right? And that's how I was kind of feeling, like, damn, I should get this by now. I shouldn't be making certain mistakes, And he was kind of reassuring his listeners that you're way past when you initially came into this game, right? You have a lot more advancement compared to when you first started trading. Like, when you first started trading, you were really naive, and you thought you were gonna probably make millions of dollars, and this is really easy and stuff like that. But now I'm at a point where I have really good technical analysis. I could read the level 2 properly and stuff like that. And it's just advancing, not as you would think, but you're advancing properly, right? I'm advancing properly in this game. I'm making good trades consistently, but I just gotta eliminate those bad trades, those little hog days where I kind of go off tilt and trying to force the market. Once I get that under control, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm way above where I started, so I just gotta keep that in mind. So trading is a real psychological game, and after you get the technical part of it, it's a very very psychological game, and you have to really search yourself to understand who you are as a person and fix the certain flaws you may have in your personality when it comes to interacting with the market, right? Because the market is a boundless kind of environment, right? You could buy and sell at any minute. You could do anything you want, right? So without boundaries, you definitely have to set boundaries for yourself, because it's gonna tear you apart. If you're reckless in here, it's gonna tear you apart, right? So it's one of those things where you have to create laws for yourself, and you have to enforce the laws, right? There's nobody policing you. You have to police yourself, right? So it's one of the hardest things, man. Like, especially as an entrepreneur as well. Like, you really have to be your own boss, and sometimes a lot of people can't really be an entrepreneur, because to govern yourself is one of the hardest things you could do in life, right? And as I say in my outros, or intro, it's King Solomon and all this kind of stuff. And the main reason I chose that name is because I'm a wisdom seeker in life, right? I want to elevate my mind and reach a certain height of wisdom that it's like a lot of self-control, that's the achievement, is self-governance and self-control. And this environment I'm interacting in, this stock market, is perfect to garner that self-control. Like, you can't be reckless in your life or make reckless mistakes or unnecessary mistakes in your life and not make it in the stock market, because it'll be part of your personality. This brings out, how could I say it, man? This brings out your flaws. If you have any flaws as a man or woman or whatsoever, this is going to show it to you, right? So I have a lot of self-control, but then I make little mistakes, just like anybody else, like human. But the task is to bring that down to a bare minimum, so that it's like governing yourself from a higher level in your mind, right? Where you're here, right? You're you, right? I hope I could explain this properly. You're you, and then you kind of go above yourself and you govern yourself from there. You know what I'm saying? It's like knowing your natural nature and your natural instincts and your natural impulses, and you're like your own father. You just tell yourself, no, you can't do that at that moment, or no, don't do this right now, or do this right now. You know what I'm saying? So instead of being like a impulsive person, you govern yourself from like a second mind state. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but that's how I'm seeing it. That's the achievement I'm trying to get, in life and in the stock market. So they're very correlated, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me stop rambling, man. It's your boy King Yediya, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets, and you'll trade safe and stay blessed.